Welcome. Today I'm going to take you through NFC or Near Field Communication setup. This is just a simple guide, and I will do a video in future showing more complicated things you can do with NFC tags such as inventory tracking or automation. And now let's look at all the wonderful and simple things you can do with your NFC tags or NFC devices and how easy it is to set them up. First thing you're going to need to do, whether you are on Android or iOS, is to download an app from the App Store called NFC Tool. It is free. What we'll be covering today are simple things such as Wi-Fi connection points, files on NFC tags, using NFC tags to make it easier to accept payments in your small business, how to set up a URL for things such as a Google review or even a digital business card, and even how to use it for quick and simple communication like WhatsApp and sharing your details. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Before we get into it, you are going to need to make sure NFTs are enabled on your mobile phone. I'm going to show you how to set this up on my Android device, as I use this primarily for programming NFC chip. In your settings, you'll want to scroll down to More Connections. Within More Connections, you will see at the top you have an NFC. You'll click on that and you will make sure that it's turned on and give it all the permissions required. This will enable you to use your phone to scan NFC tags. Please note your phone does have to be unlocked for this to work. So if you try to scan an NFC tab in future, whether it be yours or somebody else's, just make sure that you have your phone unlocked. On iPhones, there is no need to do this because your NFC reader should always be on, or at least this has been the case since the iPhone 7 or 8 onwards. If you are using an older iPhone device, you may need to add the NFC tag reader icon to your control center via your settings to use it. And just to check it is working, what you can do now at this point is hold your blank tag up to your phone, and what will happen is you'll see it will say down below, not supported, but it just shows that it is scanning the tag. We're going to jump in and show you how to program a Wi-Fi tag, so anyone who joins your household or anyone who visits can just tap their phone to it and join straight away without the need for codes and things like that. The first thing you're going to want to do is go into your NFC Tools app, and we're going to click on Write at the top. Okay, we'll click Add a Record, and now we are going to scroll until we see Wi-Fi. There we are, Wi-Fi network. So we'll click Configure a Wi-Fi network. Once we're inside, we'll pick the Wi-Fi that we're going to use. So I'm going to use the one at the top here, which is my Wi-Fi. Okay, and we're going to enter our Wi-Fi password. Once done, we're going to press OK. We will then click Write, which will ask our tag. Hold your tag up to your phone. Your reader is usually at the top of your phone, and it'll tell you Write Complete. So, what will happen now when we hold our phone up to this specific NFC, you will see it's asking you to connect it to Wi-Fi and people will automatically connect. I use this as I have a Wi-Fi plate as you enter my home, so anyone visiting can just tap their phone and instantly connect to the Wi-Fi. A few things to note here at the end. When you've created your NFC tag and you're happy with it, you need to make sure that it can't be overwritten or deleted by somebody else. The best way to do this is to set a password. You can lock the tag, however, once you've locked it, without specialist equipment or devices, you cannot unlock or reuse the tag again. So, what we'll do here is we'll click Set Password. So let's just pick 1, 2, 3, 4, press OK, put the tag up. We now have a password, so if you try to erase the tag, it won't work. The only way to erase it now is to remove the password we've just put in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Password has been removed. We can then click on Erase the tag. It's now being completely erased and we can use it for something else. If we lock the tag, you won't be able to use it for anything else again. It will be set as that forever. Bit of a pain if you ever change your internet provider and you need to completely change it again. So I would strongly suggest just using the set password. You can also use the format memory here, which will completely wipe your tag. There's nothing on this one, so it's fine. We can also copy the tag here. So if you want to have multiple of the same tag, press copy, hold it up, and then hold it up the new one. And you have two identical tags. Also, so you are aware, you can read your tag and get all the information here in NFC Tools by clicking the read at the top, holding it to your tag, and it will tell you all the information you need to know. It will also tell you if you have a password on it, etc. It will tell you if it can be made read-only, and everything else you're going to need to know. So now we'll look into something much more simple. What if you want to use one of your small NFC tags like this for something such as a dog collar or a device, just in case you lose it, and if found, all the details needed to contact yourself and get it back to you are right there. So what we're going to do now is click Add a Record, and something just as simple as a text file. So you could put in here, dog's name is Elliot, no idea why. If found, please call me on, and then put your phone number in. Press OK. Click Write. Hold your tag. We'll hold your phone up to the tag even. Press OK, and then I'll show you if we exit here. Hold it up. Just like that. Perfect. So that can be used for all sorts of things. So next up, if you want to add something such as a file, so you can have a digital business card, or even if you want a permanent file on one of these tags that is used by multiple people, very simple again. Add a record, click File, put in the root path of your file, so something from your device, and then hold up the tag to the back. Once done, password protect it, obviously. You can also do many more things, such as a simple URL. So you can add a URL or a custom URL. So for example, here we put www. Right, okay, whatever, BBC, press OK, write it. There we are. And when we go out, before we check this, I've still left the dog tag one on there. So you can see you can have multiple things on the same tag. You can even have a description of a list of links, a description of a list of files, all on this little device. And as we scroll down the list here, you can see a huge array of things that you can do with these tags. You could add your phone number. You could add it so people get your SMS straight away. You could add a location. You can add an address. You could add a street view coordinate so people can scan this and see exactly the place they are looking for. You could add a Bluetooth connection. The possibilities for these are absolutely endless. Your social media links, everything like that. Like I said, this is just a simple introduction, and I know it can seem a little daunting, but it's actually a very simple and easy to use electronic that could make your life so much easier and also keep things safe and get them returned to you. If you have any more questions or issues, I know this is a quick video. I always answer every comment. Please put down below anything you need help with and I'll be happy to help you. If you want to use these to set up for things like payments and stuff like that, you can use the custom URL or QR code by your payment provider, whether it be, if you're in the US, it'd be Venmo or Cash App. In the UK, you might want to use PayPal or even just your bank details. Everything can be added to these. So honestly, play around with it, have a great time, and remember, you can get lots and lots and lots of these. But the most important thing for me is that I hope this video has helped you out. I know this channel is very new, but I've been doing this for many years, and I hope to see you again in a future video where we cover much more complex things you can do with these tags. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.